I think there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the economy right now, and I've noticed that there are companies and people that have, in some ways, weaponized that feeling that people have about the economy to get them to spend money. And as someone that talks about the economy, I want to talk about why it's important to be informed, but also be aware of how companies use headlines and also your feelings about headlines to get you to spend money. So a lot of the headlines and people talking about the economy in the past couple months have not been very positive. And I think when you are constantly reading negative headlines about the economy, that triggers loss aversion, where you become very worried about losing your job, losing your money, etc. You might have a lot of fear, you might have a lot of anxiety. Both of those are very strong feelings that can very easily become commodified. And what will happen is people or companies will use that feeling and say, try to sell you a solution back to you. Like you'll feel scared about the economy, purchase this thing, it'll make you feel better, or purchase this course, XYZ. Or you'll even have creators that will just take advantage of what's happening in the economy and create really, really fear mongering headlines, because that kind of stuff gets clicks and engagement, which can obviously drive up follower count. And I personally try to be really cognizant of that when I talk about the economy. Obviously, I'm not perfect, but I strive to not fearmonger or make anyone freak out. And I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing to purchase a product of someone who's saying I can help you, but I do just think it's very important to be aware of how people are using the current system.